Good morning, everyone. It is April 7th, 2024, otherwise known as Dapper Day, and I am so excited. I have only ever been to Dapper Day one other time. I went when I was doing the Disneyland college program, and I obviously did it in the spring, and that was in 2019. So it's been 5 years. Gosh, I feel old when I say it that way. But it was so much fun. My friends and I dressed up as the characters from Frozen. So it was really cool. I got like a blue dress. I was Elsa and I had a blonde wig because at the time my hair was not dyed the blonde that it is now. This time around, we are doing a lot more of a simple thing. It's just going to be me and my roommate going. So just group of two this time. Last time we did Anna, Elsa, Olaf, and Hans. But this time we're gonna just be kind of doing what's in our closets because we didn't get a reservation until the very last minute for Dapper Day. It was quite packed and I was checking like constantly every day and finally able to get a reservation. So I'm very excited we're going, but I'm just gonna essentially go through what's in my closet to make an outfit. There is one I have in mind, which is Peter Pan themed, and the beauty of Dapper Day is contrary to popular belief, it is not a specific time period. Even though people usually aim for the 50s and 60s, the idea is just to step out in style. Like that's how they define it. For those of you who don't know who Dapper Day, what Dapper Day is, it happens in Disneyland. I believe it happens in Disney World as well, even though I've never seen it there. It's this organized day, not by Disney, by another company, where people just attend the park all dressed a certain way, and usually people do go for the 50s, and sometimes they'll be inspired by Disney characters at the same time, but it'll be big poofy dresses, suits, that sort of thing. It's really fun, and it's just so cool to see everyone's costumes because some people go all out for it. We are not going to be some of those people. We're going to do our best, not because we're cool, but because we're not cool and we are not properly prepared. But I'm gonna do the best I can. So let's get ready and let me grab the outfit, because as much as I love Eeyore, I am not wearing this to the parks. Let's go. So something you may or may not know about me is that I love Peter Pan. And as I was saying earlier, a big component is either like people wearing suits or big poofy skirts or dresses. So I do have this like bigger skirt of Peter Pan, and I believe I have one of those like underskirts somewhere, so I'm gonna go look. And then I have this the top that goes with it that has a little Tinkerbell up there that says "Take Me Neverland." But I love this skirt so much because it's got like all of them flying over Neverland. I might need to steam it slightly, so I'm glad I woke up early. We are not going at rope drop because we're trying to look awake. So I woke up at 7. We'll probably get there at around 9 a.m. Just because we're leaving at like 8ish. And I have, this is one of my favorite bags. So it's got Tinkerbell on the back, and it does open up there, but it's like a little storybook. So we're gonna bring that. And then it is gonna be a little bit cold, so I'm gonna probably wear tights. And then my mom recently got me this when we were traveling in Northern California. It's a scarf that actually has some of the like pages of the book, which I love. So this is gonna be the outfit. And my hair is up in curlers right now, so I'm gonna see if I wanna let it down or if I wanna put it up in a bun like kind of Tinkerbell style. But let's get in the outfit first. I'm gonna steam it. All right, so we have the outfit on. I wish I had gloves. I have gloves somewhere, I thought, but I can't find them. So now we're gonna go ahead and undo our hair really quick. So it always kind of is a risk with these little curler things as to what will turn out, especially since you already put them up in your hair like this. Then I feel like it creates like that little like the fold in your hair from where you tied your hair up. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's that's not the term for it, obviously, but like a crease. It creates like a crease in your hair, but it does help. I don't always do it, not because it's a lot of effort. It takes like a couple minutes, but just because it just doesn't always work. But yeah, but I'm very excited. I'm also hoping that maybe like Mary Poppins or Bert will be out when we go, I can't remember if I saw them last time, but in my mind, they are so heavily associated with Dapper Day that I usually feel like they make a point to go out that day, but also it's not like an official Disneyland event, but Disneyland is aware it happens, so maybe they do stuff for it. I don't know. Disneyland's already very good about having fun characters out and about in the morning, just to like help with the first impressions and stuff as you come in for the day. Okay, this turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. If it turned out like this every day, I would do this every day. That's the beauty and the downfall of curls. You just don't know what it's gonna look like. But I'm very happily surprised. So I guess I'll leave my hair down then, because this actually looks pretty good. I think it does. Okay, so we're gonna do our hair. I was gonna put in a bow. I don't have like a blue one. I have a white one. Now I'm like questioning if I want a bow, because I feel like it's gonna mess up how it looks. Let's hold off on the bow actually for now. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold off on the bow. Okay, there's that, and now we're gonna do makeup. So I think I have like blue eyeshadow somewhere. Today's gonna be interesting too, because it's a bit colder than I feel like it was last year, or at least it's like starting off colder in the morning. It doesn't warm up for a while. Blue eyeshadow, here we go. And it is Cinderella themed, for those of you wondering if that's what that was. That is what that is. So we're gonna put on some blue eyeshadow, because that's a fun one that I don't often have an excuse to use, and I feel like the blue fits with the color theme. But yeah, it's a little bit colder than normal, so I don't love being in short sleeves, but I also don't really have a long sleeve jacket that like fits with this, so we're gonna just make do. But yeah, so I'll show you what my makeup is, and then I'll show you the final look with the scarf and my cloak. That's right, I do have a cloak. We should all own cloaks. More of us in the world should own cloaks. I am gonna put on some sunscreen just to do that first, and then I'll probably reapply throughout the day, of course, but this is like a Korean sunscreen brand that I really like. It just goes on really smooth, and it's not like a terrible amount of white cast. Anyone who says this sunscreen doesn't have white cast is lying. All of them have some sort of white cast that I've used, at least. So I don't know what people are talking about, unless I'm just not like doing something properly. But I feel like you can see it, you know what I mean? Like you can tell now that I'm wearing, maybe you can't tell just by looking at me, but a second ago I was not as pale as I am now, I think. Anyway, but yeah, I hope they have cool characters out. It's gonna be a little cold, but at least it's not raining, because for the past 2 weekends it's been raining, and no one wants to do Dapper Day in the rain. Like, obviously would still go, and Disney in the rain is fun. I'm not saying no one wants to do Disney in the rain, but Dapper Day is a little different. Mascara on my hand. I'm so talented. Clearly this should be a makeup channel now. But yeah, but it's so fun to like do. Like my outfit's very obvious as to what it is, because it just has the prints on it. Like I'm not doing like a Disney bounding. I'm just dressed like Peter Pan, you know? But it is really fun to like get 50s outfit. I know it doesn't have to be 50s, but I think it is more fun when it's 50s. It's really fun to get like 50s, 60s outfits from Amazon, and then like pair together like the color scheme of a character, you know what I mean? Then people can guess what it is, and hopefully it's accurate enough that they can guess quite easily, because otherwise it's just not as fun. But yeah, so we're gonna put on, where's my concealer? concealer. But yeah, it's a bit colder today, so we'll see. We're gonna just stay a couple hours, so we're getting there at around 9-ish, I think, because we live in LA, so we don't get to just roll up that easily, but it shouldn't be too bad of traffic. And then that's what I'm expecting would be like people coming in. I feel like people aren't gonna necessarily rope drop while getting dressed up. You know what I mean? Like, look at how much time this is taking to do this really early in the morning just to rope drop. Like, and also like they're not necessarily coming to just rope drop a bunch of rides. They're coming to be in outfits and be dressed up and like promenade, essentially. A little WandaVision. Such a good show. I loved that one, and I loved Hawkeye. I've not liked anything really since those two. I don't really know what I'm doing with the blue. I use like the slower like blue one because that's like the lightest one there. All right, now we're gonna do the Rare Beauty eyeliner. But yeah, the goal is to just like promenade about, see other people's outfits, talk to them, guess who they are if you don't know. Or even if you do, you just want to like interact with them. You can ask them for pictures if you want. Most people are gonna be so flattered by that sort of thing. I like that. And yeah, and then hopefully there's characters out. But again, there's usually characters out in the morning, so it's not like a particular surprise that they'll be out. And you can go on rides, obviously. People still will go on rides. They'll just do it in style. And then the best part is there will be a bunch of people that came normally without the awareness that they had booked for Dapper Day. And they'll be looking around like, what's going on? And be really confused, which I think is fun. Just gonna fix my eyebrows up, and I think that's it for makeup. I'm gonna bring my like lip tint with me because I'm gonna like have some coffee now and just have a little bit of breakfast before going. Probably still eat there, but yeah. All right, that is the makeup. So I'm gonna put on the cloak to show you the full outfit. Is the cloak and the scarf gonna work together? We will see. There we go. That looks really fun. I could like, if the bow wasn't so big, you know what I mean? Like that's, I think it works. It's a little ridiculous, but I think it works. My cloak. And this is like a nice cloak. This is like a heavy wool cloak. Why do I have one? In Los Angeles, of all places, you know, I really can't say other than that it's cool, so I wanted one. So this is the final outfit. Oh, with the... And now I feel like we very much will fit in with everyone else on Dapper Day. Yeah, thank you so much for getting ready with me. And I'm gonna go have some coffee and just relax before we hit the road. All right, let's do it. You can just tell, you know what I mean? Like as soon as you walk in, you can tell that like today is special.
Right, something is up.
Yeah. It's like slowly filling up. You see it like here. Wow. That's such a flex. Trying to walk across to